Hello and welcome. My name is Iva. I make automatic writings for the zodiac signs. I made this writing, and because I never want to know which zodiac sign it is for, I will now shuffle for which zodiac sign. This very interesting message is a message about somebody who is able to start or already saw things that we as a collective think do not exist. And maybe you are somebody who already can perceive things out of the norm. And yeah, it was a it's a quite interesting energy um, and ability. And this is for Cancer. It says constellation, network, support, associates, gathered, meetings, socialize, organization, arrangement, a collection, exchanging data, influence in connection with a large amount of quantity. Yeah, it was just very much about the collective, and like this picture, like that we are as a collective, we have collective beliefs, and in our collective there is still a huge amount, a large amount of people who still do not perceive things out of the ordinary because we as a collective do not believe in it, we don't support it, we are not really connected in seeing yeah, things out of the ordinary. And your message is that I'm talking to a Cancer who has the ability to help the collective along with this growing spurt, I would say. So I will read you the message, Cancer. So the picture was this one. It's under the water. It's some rocks under the water, and then I drew this starfish, and I wasn't thinking about anything like, yeah, special. And then I was like the water and some fish, and I was already kind of thinking about starting to write when I had to draw this one. Suddenly this one was sitting on this rock under the water. It's like a creature. It's a little creature with long hair floating in the water. And so I started. So what is she? That? Him? They? What is that? Can you trust your eyes? Underwater, it looks like a world or a place you, in any way, do not see so often. But not only that, in this floating state, you see something that people told you does not exist, an underwater fairy or creature. First, it was all about the starfish and the fact that with those huge rocks, we are right now in a world where the common laws of physics do not apply. You're experiencing or are going to experience a time, Cancer, out of time, a time out of time, and out of the usual laws. Many people think that a starfish is more like a plant, or and of plants they think that they aren't as alive as other creatures like animals or humans. And this is only a collective belief. And we can observe how we as a collective are going out of this very ignorant point of view. We just don't see much. We just did not know better. We couldn't, as a collective, perceive in other ways because we haven't developed the nervous system to do so. The message is that it already exists, that that which you think of as not real, um, that which you think of as not real or not possible, and that you are on a level, Cancer, or that you are in a special state of your lifetime here on earth now to help the collective overcome the disbelief in magical creatures, the disbelief in being able to perceive much more with all the senses and even new ones. New ones are going to be a combination of dreamlike notion and an appearing and seemingly disappearing of the never seen before. It will be a process of stabilizing this bridge or making a balance between the two stages. Imagination, which is in the fourth density, in your imagination is a world that exists, and sensing it with your known senses here in the third density. Also, not freaking out about what suddenly is visible or audible or sensual to you will need some time. And as we said, some nervous systems, aka humans, who are anchored thus far, because it's going to be this thus far points to that there's going to be more and more and more and more levels of new things that we discover, and we have to in the same time we have to anchor ourselves so we stay in balance. Also not freaking out about what suddenly is visible or audible or sensual to you will need some time, and as we said, some nervous systems who are anchored in beingness, so they can be the rock in a stormy sea for others. All is well. So yeah, I mean, if it's not if it's not airy fairy, if we actually start to perceive other creatures, I so far saw them in dreams, very very clear dreams. And it was very very interesting, but still I could say it was just a dream. So very interesting, Cancer, that you are like a supporter of the overall collective, and you are here to with this grit as well, like maybe you help uh, doing this grit and stabilizing the collective energetically, so the nervous systems overall can become able to perceive more of us, of what already exists. Um, a beautiful message to you, Cancer. Thank you for your support. And I will now shuffle for some oracle cards to see whether there is something more to give you as a message. Thank you for being here, Cancer. If you liked this message so far, and if it in any way resonates, please let me know by liking maybe or subscribing. Thanks. Oh, that's not. That doesn't count. Thank you. Can you see it? I'm sorry, I'm still a bit in a beginner state of my recording, and I hope you can hear me well. Let's have thunder. A watery court. Oh yes, you are a water sign anyways, Cancer, and we have like this, it looks watery, like, and the underwater scene is of course fitting to you. Then we have Association of Worlds, Community. Wow, that's also with the constellation. And homesickness. Homesickness, I will read that. And thunder. And wow, co-create with spirit. The crow. Wow, yeah, magical. So I will read these cards and then I will sum them up for you and come back. So I guess I want to first come to this card because it's practically speaking about what I wrote, that there is just so much more to, there's so many more life on for us than we can perceive, and this is, yeah, the Association of Worlds. This card is talking about the Association of Worlds is a unified group that includes many terrestrial and interdimensional species who have joined together as a represent as representatives of the galactic community. They have worked with humans for a very long time and look forward to the day when Earth people are included in this group. Like, it's this sensing of that this we are growing in that our collective is growing to this point that we can perceive other extraterrestrial or interdimensional species, like all kinds of beings, and thus can start to be included in a association of worlds that already exists for a very long time. They represent equality, balance, and loving service. You pulled this card because you have a connection to this group that is positively affecting your life today. This card stresses the importance of building community on Earth with this one as well. And you know, like I got the sense that you are able to be of support for the collective just with your energy, you know. Yes, it's a bit stressed here also that it's not about a hierarchy, that, you know, some have just uh, another developed nervous system than others. We still have a huge range of nervous systems. We are nervous systems, we are systems, we are energy systems, and we all have our part to play. So it's not about any kind of hierarchy. um, On a planetary level, this card also refers to the community of Earth humans who, even though they might not be aware that they are part of such a community, so the collective disbeliefs are just now beginning to awaken to the unity of all life. So this is very, very fitting. And with the homesickness, what came with the homesickness is talking about those humans, those of us who, long to go home, that we never really feel that we belong here. That it is very exhausting to us. That we want to. Uh, the early vegan mystics retained clear memory of the source from which they fragmented. So we all come from this one source, and some those of us who feel like we want to go home back, we never really forgot about it. So we are more homesick than the ones that are forgot more where they come from. Um, so eons passed, and the vegans' memory faded as well, and it was a profound yet vague feeling of homesickness. So, and with this card, to me, came just like this. Some of us are very, including me, for a long time. Maybe it starts to change as well. Very concentrated on how exhausting it is here, and being other than others, and wanting just to go home. And now, when I sense that how much more is possible to perceive here, actually, with the magic that we are, it becomes like, it gets a new, a fresh aliveness and a willingness to stay some longer, and be of service, maybe, and as far as possible, uh, because now this homesickness becomes which is at the same time a sign that you remember somehow where you come from, and this remembering where you come from is needed for the collective. This energy of some of us who are somehow in our system very sure that there is source, this energy in as a collective can help the other part of the collective who does not remember even the little part we think to remember. So now this homesickness can become kind of a tool, if you know what I mean, combined with more magic. Uh, as you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Can you start to sense it more, or the outer world shifting? Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. Yes, it talks. This card talks on a very individual level. I was now much more concentrated on you as a supporter of the collective also, but of course that in your life, it's in your life that you will start to see those things that are not really possible, and that you ask yourself, can I trust my eyes? And Sander is very much talking about it, very forceful, um, also quite affirming. The presence, their presence. So legends speak of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention. It's calling for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. Something is about, it's growing for the collective, and you are called to pay attention to it. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything. I mean, imagine if you, to start to perceive on a level that you never could before, and see that the collective starts to perceive on a level that it never could before, and how extremely life changing this would be, both awesome and frightening. I thought that was very, because of course it's frightening if you see or feel or hear something that's out of this usual world, like a herd of wild bisons on the run. It will be for you. uh, it will be dramatic. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you are powerless to influence whatever events have been set in motion. This is a time to be prepared for everything, and it asks for your flexibility and willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities will come. Yes, because it's also about, yes, so something will, in any way, shape, or form, whether it's only in your life or in a greater collective, will appear for you, Cancer. And it's a very nice message. Thank you, Cancer. And I hope to see you so soon. And thank you for your support for the collective. Thank you. Bye bye.